All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, they were well, and the salute and the shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. Trump, he's getting ready to send the military to force these vaccines upon the American public, right? Upon you Americans, okay? Just get the double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone. Very well. All right, let's get that. This is from Reuters.com. Says Trump mobilizing U.S. military to deliver coronavirus vaccines. Now, these vaccines are harmful, okay? They can kill you, all right? What's in these vaccines? A formaldehyde, all right? That's very lethal, people. That's lethal. These vaccines are lethal, all right? It says U.S. President Donald Trump speaks during a meeting on the coronavirus disease COVID-19 outbreak response with North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum and Colorado Governor Jared Polis in the cabinet room at the White House in Washington, U.S., May 13th, 2020. Right? So 2 days ago, right? Now, President Donald Trump is mobilizing the U.S. military to distribute a novel coronavirus vaccine when one becomes available, and will focus first on older Americans, right? So if you were in your, I'm guessing in your late 60s to your 70s to 80s, the military will come for you first. That's basically what it's saying, right? That they will focus on you first, right? It says, it's a massive job to give this vaccine, Trump said in an interview broadcast Thursday on Fox Business Network. Our military is now being mobilized, so at the end of the year, we're going to be able to give it to a lot of people very, very rapidly. Okay? This is what's coming, man. This is what's coming. You people need to realize that, man. This is what's coming, man. All right? Let's keep on going. He believes, like he said, he believes there will be a vaccine by the end of the year, and the United States is mobilizing our military. So the U.S. military and other forces on that assumption. All right? The White House has set a target of having 300 million vaccine 300 million vaccine doses by the end of 2020. Okay? All right? Now, there's some commandments that Esau has created for himself, right? Right? It's called the Georgia Guidestones. Okay, Georgia Guidestones. Look it up in Google Images. Now, the first one says this: maintain humanity under 500 million in a perpetual balance with nature. All right? So, Esau Edom is the harbinger of death. He brings death. He brings wickedness. Right? Right? Let's get Malachi 1:4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. All right, now, I believe, and a lot of us brothers believe, that these vaccines have not been forced yet. Is because we believe that they're also going to bring the chip, the mark of the beast, upon you. Also, we believe that. All right, because Esau, he's ready to establish and to finish his new world order. Right? Say the border of wickedness and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. Right? So Esau Edom is the border of wickedness. He brings wickedness, man. Right? He was created to be the wicked. He can't do nothing other than that. Right? Let's get Revelation. I don't have my apocrypha with me right now. Oh well. Right? This is Revelation 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right? So Esau Edom is going to come down on everyone, right? Especially us Israelites, right? Now, he came down on us during 70 AD. And it's going to happen again. Okay? So he has a short time to do what? To establish his new world order. Let's get Job. And I'm gonna take me a nap. Let's see. All right. This is Job 20:22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, right, in a position of difficulty. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain upon it while he is eating. Right? Say, all right, man, so when he's about to put the finishing touches, and he's about to establish his new world order, it is going to be what? Brought down, and it's going to be destroyed. Say, he shall flee from the iron weapon. Now, the iron weapon is what? Or the missiles. And a bow of steel shall strike him through. Right? So he won't be able to flee from the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Elohai. Right? His new world order is going to be what? Destroyed. It is going to be brought down. right? I mean, because he wants everyone chipped, all right? He wants everyone to be his slave, all right? He has what? A God complex, right? Let's get Isaiah. Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14 and 13. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north," right? North America. "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High," right? So we saw Edom has a God complex, man. A God complex is a rare mental disorder, right? All right, and it's an inflated personality, right? Where a person needs what admiration, right? See if I read it earlier. See what comes up. Sure, it's saying God complex. Here it is. A God complex, right? A God complex is an unshakable belief characterized by consistently inflated feelings of personal ability, privilege, or infallibility, right? Now, this man thinks, all right, man, what is a white privilege, right? They have that, right? Because they have basically deceived the whole world to thinking that they are good by the way they look, right? Right. The symptoms of it is narcissistic personality disorder. The proper term for some who has a God complex is a rare mental disorder. So Edom has a mental disorder characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance. He thinks he's important. Entitlement. He thinks he's entitled to every goddamn thing, man. Right? He thinks he's entitled to everything when he's not. Right? It says a deep need for admiration. Admiration, let's get that. Respect or warm approval. Right? So he thinks he deserves respect. When he doesn't, he deserves to get disrespected. Right? And we're going to show him a lot of disrespect in the kingdom. All right? And an alarming lack of empathy for other people, right? So these elites, they don't even care about their own people, right? So why would they care about us, Israelites, when they don't even care about themselves, right? Let's get 2 Thessalonians. Second Thessalonians. Second Thessalonians and 4. Say, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped. Right? So that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And how did he do that? Well, the image of Cesare Borgia, right? Says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know how, it's like now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time, right? And he has been revealed, man. He has been revealed as the devil as the wicked, right, as the harbinger of death. All right? For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. On he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Right? And Eve will be taken out of the way. Right? Say what? He shall be as there should be as madmen sparing none, right? Now with these forced vaccinations, right? And I believe that they're also going to bring the mark of the beast, bring the chip. All right. Let's see. Come, here it is. Let's get look at Second Esdras. Second Esdras 15. This is Second Esdras 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands." Right? For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right? So when these forced vaccinations come to pass, there's going to be a lot of resistance. That's why the military, that's why they're going to come in with force, right? They're going to come in with force, right, man? They won't give a damn about how you look. They won't give a damn about the money you have. They want you vaccinated. They're going to force it upon you. Or you're going to feel the sword, right? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Why? Because of martial law. Right now, could these forced vaccinations, could they bring about martial law? Yes, I believe they will, right? Say, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, right? Let's see if I can find that. I don't know if it's in the Apocrypha or not. Okay. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 71. It says, "There shall be as madmen sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh." Right? So they're also going to come for us. Right? The hopeful elect. All right? Because we fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So they're going to come for us also. Right? Let's see real quick. God says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of the houses." Right? So you won't be able to live in your house no more, man. Right? Because they will cast you out of it. This is what's coming, man. We've been telling you people, man. Right? We've been telling you, man. Let's get this real quick. Now, even though it's a see. Where is it? I'm not seeing it right now. Okay, here it is. This is okay, Matthew 24:15. Now, of course, this is speaking of 70 AD, right? But could another 70 AD happen? Yes. See? It says, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. And let them flee which be in Judea, flee into the mountains, right? So when they come for us, we are going to have to flee, right, man? And we will know what to do through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right? Because we will be warned, right, before they actually come, right? And it say what? Let not thy flight be in winter, right? Let's see if I can find that. Because I was at work yesterday, and the I can't with, right, Qua, he said Kwahalak, he said yeah, we was talking and all that. He said that they're saying that it's going to be a very harsh and rough winter. This is Matthew 24:20. But pray ye that your flight be not in winter, neither on the Sabbath day. All right? Now, you don't want your flight to be in the winter. Why? Because in the winter, right, it's hard to deal with outside in the winter, right? Because you won't have any warmth, all right? You're going to be outside. It's going to be constantly cold, right? You won't have no type of comfort, okay? People, this is what's coming, man. This is what's coming. The book of Ecclesiastes 12:1 says this. Remember, now this is to you Israel. Now this is to you Israelites, all right? This is to Jacob, Yasha Allah. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh. And thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Right? So remember Yahweh Bashem Yahushua right now, man. Jacob, it is time to wake up out of sleep, man. All right? Let me get that. I did this lesson an hour ago, but I wanted to do it over again. So I feel like I rushed through it. All right? Romans 13:11, it says, knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us cast off the works of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Right? Be watchful, man. Stay watching. Be circumspect. Right? Say what, man? Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Right? Don't do too much, man. Just do what you have to do, man. All right? Say, knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, right? So our salvation is close. Our salvation is getting closer and closer and closer, man. See, we've been waiting for this, man, right? And it's happening. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Shah. All right, so we are at the end, man. We are at the end, man. We are going home, man. Yahweh Shah, he's about to make his grand entrance, man. All right, he's about to make his grand entrance, man. Right? So, with that I say, Shalom, all praises to. All right, so call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a salute and a shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing the truth in all sincerity and the truth. And with that, I say shalom.